Hi, I'm filmmaker and author John Borowski, and subscribe to Raised Chaos or a killer might get you.
And welcome back, everybody. My name is Raze Chaos. You've made it back to my channel. And boom, yeah, here we go. We are on the ride right now, because this is Raze doesn't like to get the same pop over and over again. I know it's hard to believe when you see how many Batman pops he's got, how many Harley Quinn pops he's got. Obviously, the exception to Pennywise and Nightwing or Dick Grayson, that's going to happen, because you know it's going to happen. But other than that, I try and keep it down to one apiece. But yes, I ran into a difficult one in which I already had a Hannibal Lecter. It's time for you to go have a seat. So, yes, I already had a Hannibal Lecter, and it's the one where he's in the whole get-up when they wheel him around, and I thought, that's the perfect one. I don't need another Hannibal Lecter after that. And I believe I even avoided getting any of the Hannibal Lecter pops from the HBO series, or was it an HBO series? The early years, the Young Hannibal, whatever series that they had on there. Never watched that. But they released pops for that. I avoided them. I didn't watch the show. I wasn't going to get the pop. But something about this one, I even double-checked before I started the video. This is actually from Silence of the Lambs. It's not from the movie Hannibal. But this is Hannibal. And yeah, it just has him with the knife and fork. I'm guessing this is right before he takes out the... No, he's in a white outfit there. Don't actually remember him actually being in this situation. Because when he's wearing this outfit, he's not got any of the eating utensils. So, I don't know. It just kind of struck me and I had to have it. So, yeah, I believe this is now the third Hannibal Lecter pop that I have. The other one being the bloody mouth after he takes care of the guards and makes his escape. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen Silence of the Lambs, but yeah. There's a reason he's Hannibal the Cannibal. But yeah, I couldn't resist this one. So we're going to go ahead and take him out and have a look at him. So looking at this, yeah, it's really cool. Like I said, it doesn't really fit in any scene of the movie. I think what makes Hannibal Lecter such an enduring villain is just that he is impossible. Quite frankly, nobody could really go in and out of the manic depravity that he does in order to eat somebody, because that's really the final threshold that a person breaking down with mental illness would end up going through, is actually eating another person. It is a very extreme crime, and he does it so casually. I believe that's why he's so terrifying. That, and he comes off as so intelligent. But yeah, it is that impossibility. He's that impossible villain that would never actually exist, because in history, anybody who has resorted to cannibalism, be it during during a survival situation or not, are really pushed to that point. Very few people just kind of casually decide to try and eat another human being, because it's something ingrained inside of us that we don't want to do. So aside from a few cannibals, can't unless you were raised that way, like in a cannibal tribe or something, where it's normalized. But yeah, but the real, I think it's that, and Sir Anthony Hopkins himself actually made this character the badass that he was. So looking at the pop, it's very basic. He's in prison gray, being in an asylum of some kind. The big tricky part about a character like Hannibal Lecter, and for the Joker for that matter, is they like to toss around the mentally disturbed label onto people. That's why Hannibal Lecter is not put to death, because he is insane. That's why the Joker isn't executed for his crimes, is because he's insane. The thing is the insanity that happens in the legal system doesn't have anything to do with mental illness, because there is temporary insanity, and what it really boils down to is the person aware that what they're doing is wrong at the time of committing the crime? And the big one of the big easy ways of showing that is, would this person have committed the crime in front of a police officer at the time? And obviously Hannibal doesn't just run around eating people on the fly. The very few times where you see that happen, he's essentially making his escape out of a situation. So it's done more out of necessity than because he wants to. The fact that he does not actually technically qualify into that legally insane category is another reason why he is so, I want to say, dramatized. That's really the best way of putting it. Idolized, I suppose. But still, he is a fun character to watch, and they have done it. I've read the books. I read the books more than I watched the movies. I did see Red Dragon. I did see Silence of the Lambs. I did see Hannibal. But with the exception of Silence of the Lambs, I preferred the books over them anyway, all the way through. So he was a very great character that was created, and he's not going anywhere. So we can imagine we're probably going to get more Hannibal Pops, just the slow drip that they're giving us. And I'll try and resist next time, but I might go temporarily crazy and have to get him. So, subscribe to this channel if you've enjoyed it. If you've enjoyed the video, click like on it if you had fun. Subscribe to the video if you want to push me to 250, where I give away that massive subscriber prize box that I had just in the last video that I showed off. And you're still eligible. If you're watching this, you're eligible. As long as you hit that subscribe button. And that's step one. We get to 250, I'll tell you what step 2 is. And so go ahead and have a great day. Don't think about the dragon living under your bed, because chances are he's closer than that. So I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you for watching, and never forget, life is full of odd moments, and you never know when you're going to be defined.